That is so fetch.
I am back at it again with another Deicide album review. Today I'm going to be sharing my thoughts and reviewing Deicide's sophomore record, Legion. Now, I actually very much enjoyed Deicide's self-titled record. If you haven't watched my review of that, watch that after this video. Legion, lots of y'all said this was your favorite record from Deicide. Floridian, death metal legends, pure satanic, just everything. Ferocity, everything. Legion came out June 9th, 1992. Was produced, mixed, and engineered by the legendary Scott Burns. Girl, talk about, I love it. This record is pure chaos. When I was listening to this, I was reading like all the comments and all of the reviews from a variety of different people, on Metal Archives and various different sites, and everybody all had the same word to describe it, and that was chaos. And I have to say, I agree. This album is intense. This album is way more intense than Deicide. It's like they amplified the notches. Like they took the amp notch and they went all the way past max 10 until they broke the damn speakers. This album is pure chaos. It's scary. It's ferocious. Everything. And it's great. There's great tempo changes and grooves in Repent to Die. A lot of people say this record is just full of energy, and I agree. There's a great solo at the end of this song, Repent to Die. I love still the layered vocals, the like kind of lower demon vocals and the higher ones. So it's really like, it's almost like a duet of demons in a way. I don't know. It's a very interesting vocal style, and I've come to realize that is Deicide's sound, is that kind of like double layered demon sound. I love the broken glass sound effect in Trifixion, and then going into this like ferocious guitar solo right after. Heavily reverbed vocals throughout this entire record, but especially in Trifixion. You get that old death metal sound. Just everything's got a lot of reverb. And I have to say that it's not as like mumbly. There's not a lot of mumble metal singing in this, which I like. Trifixion, it sounds like they're singing this song in like this dark, smoky, foggy forest, or like in a tomb. I get that kind of creepy vibe from it. I also really like the spoken word in the bridge. This is a very unrelenting album. There's really no room to breathe. There's a great use of double bass sections and blast beats throughout this. And they really have kind of mastered in this record how to keep the intensity going. They do not give you any room to breathe. If you are a gym worm, if you're somebody who is wanting to just like break stuff, or to just, this is your like booty leg day at the gym, you get this record and you put it on. This is not really a record that you like put on to fall asleep to, unless you do, but girl, you're living life on the edge. This is a chaotic record. This is one that literally is just like 10-10 on the extreme scale for Deicide. The bass work in Holy Deception with the small pauses in the beat was really, really nice. I loved the crunchiness of the mix for this song, but you can still hear the bass. There's also this very funky guitar solo in that song that kind of was like it sounded like a keytar almost, and I wasn't expecting it, but it works. Kind of. But overall, this is a very fast record. It's only 29 minutes long, which is really, really fast. I mean, 8 songs, 29 minutes long, and it's just, again, pure freaking chaos. It's definitely way more aggressive than their self-titled record. I also think that there's just a lot more anger and passion in the music itself and in the lyrics, and you can really hear it. They really amplified things. I don't know if I'm getting that across enough, that, you know, Deicide was a very standard death metal record from first impressions. And the one thing I said in my review was the one thing that Deicide is bringing to the table with that self-titled record was the satanic image that they have, you know. But this is way more than just a satanic image. Like, this would scare the parents back in the day, and I think that that's great. For me personally, it was a lot to take in at the first moment that I was like listening to this. Although I like intense music, I think that sometimes it can be a little too much and it takes a while for it to grow on me. It's not rotten sound intense or, you know, defeated sanity intense for me, but it's definitely up there. And I'll be honest and say I think I preferred Deicide over Legion just a little bit, because I think Legion for me personally is a very specific vibe. It's a very specific mood for what activity I'm doing. So for me, I feel like that's like I'm wanting to burn like 1,000 calories at the gym, or I'm wanting to go into a rage room and break TVs and stuff like that. That's the vibe I get from this record. Whereas like I could throw on Deicide and do laundry, but like in a good way. And I think it just depends on what kind of listener you are of metal and what you enjoy. This album has really great bass guitar and double bass sections. It's very bumpy still, but there's just a lot technically that they're doing. And I think what I just really like is the vocals. I really like the vocals and how much they play around with all the little sound effects. You know, like in Deicide, it was like the crypt opening and closing at the end of the album. And this is like the broken glass and just max reverb, like playing around with the reverb and stuff. And it's just cool. I also think that that's like just the genius of Scott Burns for you. So I wish he was still doing music. God. At the moment, though, I'm going to be giving this record a 7 out of 10, just because I think it's not as good as Deicide. It's still really good, but I don't think it's as strong. I think it depends on the kind of listener you are, though. But I think Deicide was just better, in my opinion. But we're going to continue this journey. We're going to continue this journey of Deicide. The next record on the list is going to be their third record, Once Upon the Cross. So, yeah, you let me know what you would rate Deicide's Legion. What do you think about it? Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Do you think it's pure chaos? Do you think it's snooze fest? I don't know. What's your favorite Deicide record? Yeah, that's all I got for you. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Make sure you like this video, share this video, comment down below, and make sure you're subscribed so you never miss a video from me. All right. Take care. I will see you later. Bye, you guys.